Hey there, friends. Happy Friday evening to you. I thought that we might sit here and just do a little bit of journaling. I haven't worked in my personal journals in quite some time, and I thought that today would be a nice day to kind of do a little catch up. So I'll show you the two journals that I'm working in. This is my Make-A-Wish journal. It is, sorry, it's an altered little notebook. The notebook was called Dare to Doodle, and it kind of started life as this kind of book, but then I altered it. I did some sewing in it. I added some tabs. I just I kind of made the book my own, which even included kind of reimagining the cover of the book. I love this quote: how to be an artist, stay loose, learn to watch snails, plant impossible gardens, invite someone to tea. I just really love this quote. I don't know, Sark, S-A-R-K, is the person who devised this clever rhyme. So we'll be doing a little bit of work in this journal today, as well as my total recycle junk mail journal. So I'll show you kind of how I've been transforming some junk mail. This really is one of my favorite pieces that I've ever done. It was just a lot of fun. Anything that is kind of big or oversized or just won't fit anywhere else goes in this notebook. It is chock full of packaging, you can see, and I arranged it where I could move things in and out, as well as rearrange things in the book. And that's when a clasp binder really does work great. So this is, this was a double stick tape thing. So I've got that. I've got this piece. I didn't know exactly how much I had gotten done in this book, so let's take a look together and see what's in here. This and this, but you can see that I need to do the back pages on here. I need to either finish the back, or in this case leave it like it is, and this becomes a journaling card. So that's kind of what we have going here. I put some netting on this piece, and it turned out really well. That was kind of a fun thing to do. What my intention today is to do a little bit of chilling out. It's been an intense week, and I want to go downstairs and probably work on some work and work on some chippies, but I thought that we would just take a few minutes. And a journal is a great thing, you guys, when you just kind of want to switch gears. Switching gears is really important. You can't, well, you can, but it's nice to be able to shift your energy, right? So you're not bringing the same energy from one project into another project. If you're like me, you got stuff going on, it just seems like an endless routine of going and doing and doing and doing. Not so much going as there is, just always seems to be so much to do, so much going on, and so much that needs our attention, that it's really fun to take just a few minutes at the end of the day. I want to create more space for myself at the end of the day, because I tend to rush and take my rushing energy downstairs. And that's not a good place for rushing energy. You would like to have a calm, peaceful kind of downstairs experience, right? So you're not all over the place, and your energy just is not so scattered. I love the way that the green is playing along with this seedling that is cupped in this lady's hands. So I'm really torn whether or not to go ahead, and I know that there's some things that I do have to cover up, but I'm kind of going to go for trying to keep as much green as possible. So to do that, I did not want to take out any wet medium, whatever, media. So not using my podge, just using a glue stick. Favorite thing in the whole world to work with. It's lots of fun. I think what I'm going to do with this piece is kind of pop it over. It's kind of fun, isn't it? And then that way you don't even have to pick up your scissors, y'all. You just keep on going. I have this cool map here that I thought was really neat. And you know, what I cut off that sheet says grow your own business. And I thought that this was appropriate today because this is the 19th anniversary of the business that I launched on this day, you guys, in 2001. And it was a strange experience. I was a booking agent, and some of my venues that I work with, you called them early in the morning because it was before they went to bed, you know, so they had been up all night at the venue working, and you just called them in the morning. So here I was, you know, kind of excited because first full-time day of Moonstruck Promotions. I was really excited. So I called my friend in Arlington, Virginia, and he has a great venue there, and we were booking a lot of shows together. And so I'm on the phone. It's you know, close to 9 o'clock in the morning, and so we're talking along and we're discussing, you know, dates and who we have touring in his area and that kind of thing. And all of a sudden he says, I have to go. He said, something just happened here. And I was like, go, you know, you take care of whatever you need to take care of. He said, I'm really sorry. He said, I'll try and try and call you back. And I was like, okay, no worries. Well, his venue was close to the Pentagon, and the plane had hit the Pentagon. I don't even know what to say about all that. There's really nothing to say. It was a tragedy, and it continues to be just such a devastating loss of human life, of innocence. You know, I think maybe we thought we were impervious to that sort of thing. But that is my 9/11 story. My uncle was living there, and we were really worried about him. It was before my son moved there. It was just amazing. It was just a sad, I think the odd thing about it was I had woken up that morning in such a, such a state of gratitude for being able to start my own business. I was very excited about the whole process. And that happened, and then after that happened, everything started shutting down, and basically it was it was just that's what happened. And my problems were so insignificant compared to other people's issues. Of course, people started canceling shows. You know, there was a fear factor there, just like in, you know, kind of what's going on with us right now. So that's it. It was, you know, my heart just really goes out to all those folks. Those who made their transition that day. Those who still, you know, live with the images of what was happening. I have a lot of clippings over here. I spent time today getting our creative cluster kits together. I spent time today getting our story starters ready to go. That's so much fun because it's clipping, organizing, you know, it's just fun because it's all the things that we love about, I love about playing with paper, which is basically what I did today. Very grateful to be able to play with paper. So I think what we'll do is we're just kind of put this one right here. And there are a couple ways to go about this, y'all. I'm just kind of gluing things. Oh, I didn't realize that was a fold out right there. I'm just gluing things in, but you can always like take these. That's the beauty of a ring binder, is you can kind of take things out, you know, and kind of work with them. I think because I've got such a cool image on the back here, I'm just gonna cut that off. There we go. And I think I do have like I like that wine spirits beer kind of image. I'm really digging the travel ephemera that I'm getting in the mail. And it helps me, and you'll see in a minute, I'm going to do a piece that every single image, I gravitated to every single image that I was finding in this publication. So I really like the way that looks. To have a little bit of, take this out, flip it over and trim it off right here. I do wonder what's happening with people. Like, this is a brochure from Parello Tours. They do Italy, Spain, you know, Hawaii. No, I don't know what's happening with travel right now. I know my friends that usually travel are not traveling. Okay, so we did that. This is kind of and this might be a good place for me to do a collage. It's kind of a bigger piece of paper, and we might do like a double collage here. And I loved this sandcastle. I thought that was super pretty too. So let's see. I really dug the image of the bicycle. And I think what I'm going to do, I think I will take this kind of out and just work with it as a single. And then I'll put it back in. The bicycle image with the flowers, the seashells, just like, you guys know that Chris just bought me a bicycle, and you know, I have these visions of, you know, riding it at the beach. I just have these visions of living in a campground and things being super simple and not having a car and just having a bicycle and, you know, all that stuff that sounds so enchanting now, but, you know, I don't quite know about that. I'm being a little careful about the holes over here, because I will punch, you know, back when we put this back in the journal. And the only image that I don't dig is the people getting married. So I think that I'll cover that one up like that. Not that I dislike people getting married. It's just not, I just preferred the other images. It's fine to get married. Fine to get married at the beach too. People love to do that. So I'm just going to put that there. I think I want to kind of tear this just a little bit. We can tear it here, and then we can use this to just kind of marry the corners together so it looks kind of cool. This says waiting for you, but I kind of want to use live here, stay beachy. Have a beautiful image of a dining area on the beach. My mom, I talked to her just a minute ago, and she said the beaches are packed. She's like, I don't understand. Like, I know, Mama, it's really hard to understand. It's hard to understand. It's hard to understand. Mama doesn't understand it either. So this little piece is coming along. Makes me happy. A little bit of glue right there. There we go. I need just one little thing right here. She's so cute with her big bow in her hair. I want to use the sandcastle, but I might have to use it up there. I think it looks a bit weird up there. So let's see if we can use the sandcastle down here. I love Dick Blick glue sticks because they allow me to change my mind. Oh my goodness, yeah, that looks really super cool. Now for this small piece, I'm just going to do this. Flip it over, do that. And that should, you know, kind of bring the color to the top. I'm going to do a little top image here. Look at that, isn't that just beautiful? Oh. Sometimes a girl just needs the sand and the surf. And I'm at that point, man. I really need it really bad. I need some sand and surf. We all need certain things, you know, whether it's sand and surf or whether it's pumpkin spice or, you know, whatever. Right here. Oops. And that kind of, you know, that sort of just brought the, we have pink here, pink here, pink here. So it just kind of, and floral, you know, that floral image just kind of played well. All right, let's go ahead and we'll get some words on here. This one says live here. You can put stay beachy right there. Stay beachy. Don't you love that? Okay. Stay beachy. Stay beachy, my friends. Alright. Now let's flip this over and trim it up. I'll get my crocodile and go ahead and re-punch the holes. It really is fun, y'all, to have like a, this is a 4-ring binder, and I bought it somewhere like at a yard sale, or one of my friends gave it to me. I think somebody gave me this. Alright, so let's flip back in here. I think it probably would be fun to put it right here, because this is kind of a, you know, a progressive story type journal. So if we have home, my final thoughts about home, you know, living on Earth, or, you know, my whole dream is to live in space. I think that would be awesome. But my huge dream is to live at the beach. I want to live here, and I want to stay beachy. I hope you guys enjoyed this little look at my journals. Please give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this content, and I will see y'all soon. Take care. Bye.